I guess for everybody there's a different kind of love. You just never know. You know, for me this was hard-working love. You know, I guess maybe more like, oh look, we get to bathe in diamonds now. Kind of happily ever after kind of love. You know? No effort kind of love. So, anyways, which is fine. So this is the song that doesn't sell luxury jewelry.
I'm not a perfectionist, I guess. I don't labor over things. I really trust my instinct and I trust what comes out of me. And I don't think too much about it. Which means sometimes, you know, there could be things that could be polished or I could edit myself a little better, but I don't.
I never cried so much, you've been taking me apart, you're gonna put me back together, gonna stop me from the start.
Yeah, I was young. I was, you know, 4 or 5, singing. There was a drum set in my house, so it made like playing seemed like a normal thing because my dad played drums and he liked to listen to records. So, and then I was really dedicated as around 10 years old.
Sitting around, when are we gonna play it, do you think, again? Soon. And anyways, and when you have a song on the radio in a country, all sorts of funny stuff that shouldn't happen to you starts happening to you. Like, all of a sudden, there's movie stars at your gig or whatever, and it's like, we're just guys from Canada. I don't know how this happened.
Well, in the early days, I didn't think my thing was commercial enough to get a major record deal, so I decided that I would have my own label just so that I didn't have anybody telling me that I couldn't do what I wanted to do.
What is your favorite thing to see in the audience while you are on stage?
People grooving. You know, people tapping their toes or dancing or doing whatever they feel like doing to the beat of your music. It's a really good feeling. I've always had a real taste for like old rhythm and blues. People like Robert Johnson, Marvin Gaye, Blind Willie McTell. But also, you know, the classics like the Beatles and Bob Dylan. You can't be a hero, boy, you're home in town. Go hit the road.
I kind of just look at humans in general, and we're always sort of in the middle of making a blunder, or we're stumbly little creatures, and I think we try to look elegant, we try to look like we know what we're doing, but we all lie to each other, so there's never really a sense of how love works or how to deal with pain, how to deal with life. And I think that there's a lot that can be written about just in that alone, you know?
But home garden television is really, it's just trying to make us all think no countertop is worth cutting a vegetable on unless it is granite. So you're drunk and acting tough. I know you're sad, you're not the only one who feels like that now. And maybe anger is your own.
I don't know, maybe when I bought my first guitar that I actually went to the music store and purchased with my own money, that was a pretty liberating moment, I think.
No, I'm not nervous to perform. I get nervous with stuff like singing karaoke at a bar, or if something is out of the ordinary, like if I was asked to sing a national anthem at a hockey game, which I have been, and I usually turn that kind of thing down because I don't want to be on the spot. In my own shows, if I forget a lyric or if something isn't working, I can kind of figure out a way around that. If I'm put on the spot and have to do something out of the ordinary, I don't know how I'm going to, if the situation turns bad, I don't know how I'm going to rescue it. In the context of my own show on stage, the audience, it's very easy to kind of to play that role, but it's harder to do things in another context.
The poets let a generation down, and Martin Luther could be the healing itself.
I would like to think that that maybe my songs can appeal to a variety of ages and kind of bring those people together.
The world likes people to do the same thing over and over again. That's why the world likes McDonald's so much, Everybody knows what a Big Mac tastes like. It tastes the same no matter where you go. That's a recipe for financial success, but I think for me, I just follow my fancies and I do kind of whatever I want. And sometimes it pisses people off. I know there are people who really like my music who probably have records of mine that they absolutely hate because it's sort of recorded in a style that they're not fond of.
Don't do it for money. And don't do it for fame. Because those are ephemeral. Fame anyways is a very ephemeral thing, and you have to enjoy it because it can be really tough. So yeah, if you want to be rich, then don't play music for a profession.
That talk like the lines they